The Philadelphia Eagles season has been a whirlwind of highs and lows, moments of brilliance and frustration, and performances that make fans both cheer and groan in rapid succession. Every game seemed to bring a new storyline. From incredible individual feats to puzzling errors that left fans scratching their heads, there was no shortage of excitement, but also no shortage of questions about consistency and execution. And the team's journey this year has been a testament to the unpredictable nature of football. Among all the stories, one player who emerged in a meaningful way was Darius Cooper. Coming into the league as an undrafted rookie, Cooper defied expectations with a combination of grit, intelligence, and resilience that is rare to see from someone without the spotlight. He showed up in crucial moments, making key catches, contributing on special teams, and providing reliable blocking that helped the offense maintain momentum. His ability to rise to the occasion gave fans glimpses of a player who could become a cornerstone of the team's future. Cooper's season was not without its flaws, of course. There were moments, like that critical play in the final game against the Commanders, where things didn't go as planned. Yet, even in those instances, the way he responded and continued to contribute underscored a mentality that refuses to be overlooked. The coaching staff noticed, and interviews and comments throughout the season revealed that they view him as a rising talent with significant upside, currently taking on the role of the team's number 3 wide receiver. Cooper is still navigating competition and the potential influx of new talent, but his trajectory is clear. Watching him develop over the course of the season, particularly in high-stakes playoff games, it became evident that his focus, preparation, and determination set him apart. This rookie year may have been just the start, but the foundation he has built signals a player capable of becoming a consistent contributor in the seasons ahead. Meanwhile, the coaching narrative around the Eagles has been equally compelling. Kevin Patullo, the offensive coordinator, became the center of significant attention, with fans and analysts scrutinizing his role after a season of mixed results. Though initial reports suggested a potential departure, the situation was more nuanced. Patullo stepped down from his offensive coordinator duties, but remains involved in the team's staff in some capacity. The speculation around his role, particularly regarding red zone play calling and strategic responsibility, generated a substantial amount of discussion and debate. Beyond media chatter, the story highlights the pressures and complexities that coaches face, especially in high-profile organizations where every decision is magnified and dissected. Patullo's season featured moments of frustration and recognition alike. Sources indicate that part of the tension came from feeling underappreciated for the success he achieved, particularly in critical situations like red zone execution. Comparing his approach to similar strategies used by other notable coaches, it is clear that intricate planning, timing, and adaptability were at the heart of the challenges he faced. Yet, despite the ups and downs, the overall picture of the offense was mixed. While certain decisions were effective, other instances revealed issues in discipline, preparation, and consistency under pressure. The playoff loss to the 49ers, for example, illuminated systemic gaps beyond any single play call, underscoring the need for a holistic approach to offensive efficiency and cohesion. This coaching transition is emblematic of a broader philosophy that the Eagles appear to be embracing. The team seems committed to giving the incoming offensive coordinator the autonomy to establish a vision and implement a system that aligns with their philosophy without interference from legacy approaches. That decision reflects a recognition of the importance of clarity, cohesion, and trust in staff leadership. Fans and analysts alike are watching the process closely, as the choice of coordinator will not only impact the playbook, but also influence player development, in-game strategy, and long-term team identity. Names like Brian Daboll, Mike McDaniel, and Kevin Stefanski have surfaced in speculation, representing a mix of established and innovative leaders, capable of bringing fresh perspectives to the offense. The focus on long-term fit, rather than quick fixes, demonstrates the organization's commitment to sustain success and stability in a league where continuity often makes the difference between fleeting success and championship contention. While the spotlight often falls on offensive decisions, the defensive side of the team has also played a vital role in maintaining competitiveness. Coaches like Christian Parker have provided critical guidance, elevating the play of the secondary and nurturing talent to reach its potential. Players such as Darius Slay and Adoree Jackson benefited from meticulous coaching that emphasized both individual skill development and team cohesion. Losing key figures like Parker could have far-reaching implications. demonstrating that the preservation of experience and effective coaching staff is as essential as acquiring top-tier talent. On the field, this balance between developing young prospects and maintaining seasoned leadership is part of what makes the Eagles' organizational structure effective and resilient. Darius Cooper's development, juxtaposed with the strategic decisions surrounding the coaching staff, captures the dynamic nature of building a successful football team. Each choice, whether related to player roles or staff responsibilities, sends a message about priorities, culture, and the direction of the franchise, from rookies stepping up to veterans providing leadership. The season has been a study in the intersection of preparation, adaptability, and execution. The Eagles have demonstrated a willingness to take calculated risks, provide opportunities for emerging talent, and retain critical developmental staff, all while navigating the pressures of expectations and performance. Every season carries narratives beyond wins and losses, and the Eagles' journey this year was no different. Fans witness moments of individual brilliance, coaching decisions that sparked debate, and lapses that served as reminders of the difficulty of sustaining excellence in the NFL. Through it all, resilience and preparation remain central themes. The interplay between talent, coaching insight, and mental fortitude created a season full of tension, excitement, and lessons for the future. As the off-season begins, these narratives continue to unfold, shaping the expectations and hopes of fans eager to see the team evolve, adapt, and position itself for sustained success. The off-season brings anticipation and speculation that energizes the fan base. Decisions around the offensive coordinator, player development, and staff retention will define the trajectory of the team. Rookies like Darius Cooper represent a growing core that can contribute for years, while strategic hires on the coaching side will ensure that the franchise can maintain identity and performance standards. The Eagles' approach reflects a philosophy of deliberate planning, prioritizing growth and maintaining competitive rigor, all while preparing to integrate new ideas without compromising the team's established culture. The focus is on building a cohesive, disciplined, and competitive organization that thrives on execution, preparation, and the continuous development of both players and staff. As the team navigates these decisions, fans are reminded that football is a game of nuance and strategy. Every roster choice, coaching adjustment, and player opportunity is a piece of a larger puzzle, contributing to the team's potential for long-term success. The Eagles' season showcased the importance of adaptability, talent cultivation, and leadership, offering insights into the complexities of building a team capable of performing at the highest level. From undrafted rookies stepping into meaningful roles to veteran players maintaining consistency, the franchise is leveraging its personnel and strategy to establish a foundation that balances immediate competitiveness with sustainable growth. As the Eagles' offseason progresses, the story of player development, staff adjustments, and organizational philosophy continues to unfold with intense scrutiny from fans and analysts alike. The decisions made during this period are not just about the immediate season, they are about establishing a long-term blueprint for competitiveness. The front office has signaled a willingness to prioritize structure and vision over reactionary moves, understanding that stability in coaching and continuity in player development are critical in shaping the team's identity. This approach is evident in how the Eagles handle both young talent and seasoned veterans, blending energy, experience, and strategy to maintain a competitive edge across every position on the roster. One of the most compelling narratives emerging from this period is the growth trajectory of players like Darius Cooper. His rookie season illustrated not only raw talent, but also a capacity for learning and adaptation that is crucial in a fast-paced professional environment. Cooper's preparation, discipline, and ability to thrive under pressure have made him a symbol of the Eagles' developmental philosophy, which prioritizes perseverance and maximizing potential. Even for those who enter the league under the radar, his success provides a blueprint for other young players, demonstrating that consistent effort and seizing opportunities can alter a team's expectations and the player's career trajectory. The coaching landscape, however, remains equally critical to the team's evolution. The offensive coordinator search has captured national attention, with every rumor and speculation analyzed for what it might reveal about the Eagles' strategic priorities. The organization's emphasis on autonomy for the incoming coordinator reflects a desire to foster innovation while maintaining alignment with the team's overall identity. By providing full control over play design and system implementation, the Eagles are making a statement about trust, accountability, and long-term planning. This approach ensures that Whoever steps into the role will have the freedom to create a system tailored to the strengths of the roster, minimizing the friction that often arises from trying to adapt legacy schemes to a new vision. The balance between innovation and execution remains a central theme in evaluating the Eagles' off-season approach. While creative offensive strategies can provide a competitive edge, they require disciplined execution, communication, and preparation from players and staff alike. The lessons learned from the past season, particularly moments when timing, focus, or coordination faltered under pressure, emphasize the importance of thorough preparation and clear leadership. The team's commitment to integrating new ideas without sacrificing structure is a delicate but necessary balancing act, ensuring that adjustments enhance rather than disrupt the flow of the offense and defense. Defense, as always, remains a cornerstone of the Eagles' identity. Retaining key coaching personnel, such as Christian Parker, is a strategic move designed to preserve the continuity and expertise that underpin the secondary's performance. Parker's ability to develop talent and instill discipline has been instrumental in the success of players like Darius Slay and Adoree Jackson. His approach demonstrates how coaching stability directly translates to on-field performance, reinforcing the philosophy that sustained excellence requires both talent and consistent guidance. Any shift in these roles could have a ripple effect, which is why the Eagles are careful to protect and nurture their defensive coaching structure even amid broader organizational changes. Player development is another arena where the Eagles' philosophy becomes tangible. The organization recognizes the value of undrafted talent like Cooper and the importance of providing these players with clear roles, developmental support, and opportunities to prove themselves. The team's success in cultivating overlooked talent speaks to a broader strategy of resilience and adaptability, where commitment, work ethic, and football intelligence can compensate for initial perceptions of ability or draft status. As the Eagles prepare for the upcoming season, this commitment to identifying and nurturing emerging talent serves as a foundation for long-term competitiveness, ensuring that the roster is not only talented but also adaptable and mentally prepared for high-pressure situations. Off-field factors, including media scrutiny and fan expectations, also shape the Eagles' off-season strategies. The interplay between public perception, narrative, and internal decision-making can affect morale and focus, and the organization has demonstrated an awareness of how to manage external pressures. Kevin Patullo's experience, for example, underscores the complexity of navigating both performance metrics and perception, highlighting the necessity for clear roles, defined responsibilities, and a culture that allows coaches and players to operate without undue interference. The Eagles' decision to provide autonomy to new leadership reflects an understanding of this dynamic, prioritizing clarity, accountability, and strategic freedom as tools to achieve sustained success. FlyEaglesFly News Family Smash subscribe and hit like. Your support keeps the freshest Philadelphia Eagles updates flying in. Drop your take in the comments and let's talk birds. Whispers around the league have grown louder, and inside NFL circles the name Howie Roseman is once again at the center of speculation. According to sources familiar with internal conversations, the Eagles' general manager has already mapped out the future of A.J. Brown, and that future may not include Philadelphia, while nothing has been confirmed publicly. The sense among executives and agents is that the organization is at least listening, and in some scenarios actively exploring the trade market for its star wide receiver. Brown has been a cornerstone of the Eagles' offense, a physical presence who reshaped the identity of the passing game and elevated everyone around him. That is precisely why the rumor feels so disruptive. Trading a player of his caliber is rarely about performance alone. Insiders point instead to long-term cap strategy, locker room dynamics, and Roseman's well-known willingness to move on from big names a year early rather than a year late. Behind closed doors, the discussion reportedly centers on value. Brown's stock remains extremely high across the league, and several teams are believed to be monitoring the situation closely, ready to engage if Philadelphia signals openness. For the Eagles, the calculation would be clear: maximize return while rebalancing the roster for sustained competitiveness. Draft capital, young controllable talent, and financial flexibility are said to be key components of any hypothetical deal. Still, there is internal debate. Some within the organization argue that moving Brown would send the wrong message to a roster built to contend, stripping the offense of its most feared weapon. Others counter that Roseman's track record suggests bold moves often precede successful resets, even when they are unpopular in the moment. For now, the story lives in the shadows, fueled by quiet conversations and strategic silence. Whether this rumor evolves into a defining move or fades into off-season noise, one thing is clear: when Roseman is said to have defined the future of a star, the league pays attention. And the Eagles rarely stand still for long. That's a wrap from FlyEaglesFly News. If you want the fastest Eagles updates, subscribe, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Sound off in the comments. Let's talk birds.